I'm just filling in on the very end, basically the same as we went down the long beams. We put a 2-inch filler at the end, and then we put this piece, which I believe is 5.5. It's about 6 inches off the wall because we're going to add a molding here at the outside wall when we get done. So that gives us a little bit of play to adjust. But in essence, we've still got the same relationship here on the end that we have down the middle. So I put a 2-inch piece, we filled this in, and now we'll complete the panel mold around this inside, and that's going to get us to the point where we're ready for the last piece of trim on these beams, and that's a little piece of molding that fits here. This piece of panel molding is what trims out where these major beams tie into the panels, and so this piece is going to turn and run all the way down the major beams. Now, I'm also going to use the very same piece right like this at the wall. So it's going to be here to trim out the wall, and then it's right up here all the way around the major beams. This is the last piece that ties everything together. We're going to go ahead and take off and run our long pieces right now. Once we finish that, there's only one more little touch, and that's adding some real delicate little molding on the bottom of the minor beams that gives a whole lot of interest to the ceiling. These little frames of panel mold are how we're adding some depth and interest to our minor beams, and we've just cut them in pairs. We went out to the saw, set a stop, and cut lots of little pieces, and then we just headless pinned them together with a 3/4 inch headless pinner. A whole lot of the work that we've been doing on this ceiling we've done with headless pins, because when you're working with small moldings, a headless pin won't split the trim. It's almost impossible to get to split. And also it allows you to really put some nails in tight spots because they have a very small end on those nailers. So I'm just going to put this second piece up here and we'll finish up this whole run of the paneling.